Alright, 11:35 on the GMT. Welcome to another amazing session right here on Unical 103.5 FM, the only station that offers you the very best of education, information, and of course, entertainment 360 with lots of call it Edu Infotainment. Today is the 26th day in the month of July 2025. It is the weekend. I know it's weird that you're hearing my voice this early. Well, I had to do something very special for you this morning. This morning on Unical Radio, we have a very special session with a very special individual right here in the studio. It's time to unveil what we have for you this morning. I have none other person than the sensational, the uber talented, the one and only Gaise Baba in the studio right here on Unical 103.5 FM. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, Calabar.
Good morning to you too. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. It's a chilled morning.
Very chill indeed.
We thank God.
We thank God indeed. Is it your first time in the city of Calabar?
My first time in the entire South.
Why now? Don't you like us like that?
I've been waiting for the right time.
So this is the right time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Amazing. It's so good to have you in Calabar, and most importantly, it's so good to have you in right here on Unical 103.5 FM. It's an amazing, moment for us here.
It's really cool the way you call Unical.
Like, how do you call it?
Cool.
How do you call it?
I mean, I'll have been Unical, but like Unical.
Well, we learn every day. So. I think cool, one more time.
Unical. Yeah.
One more time. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah,
so
my pleasure.
Let's talk about your journey into music. So you started off in 2010 as Gaise.
Professionally.
Professionally
in 2010. Yes. We started before 2010.
I know people like you say you started singing in your mother's womb. I know that story already.
No. Me, I didn't start singing in my mother's womb.
Okay, you started later.
I started singing like 4 years after that.
It's still very early, sharp, but okay. So 2010 to 2025, that's such a long time, right? Yeah. What has been the evolution like?
It's been a journey, man. And we thank God for it, growth, ups, downs, learning. Then I started to see beyond myself, and I started to build for a community, started to build for a movement. That was around 2017, 2018.
Okay.
So for maybe the best part of like 8 years, I've been, shepherding a movement. Yeah, with different platforms, different expressions that we've been leading, for these years. So, there's greater visibility on the work now.
Yes.
So people are coming to see what we've been doing. It's not what we are. We know just the start,
yes, maybe today's start.
Yeah, so the visibility is bringing people to terms with the work that we've been doing for years.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about your growth creatively. What are you doing now that you did not do then when you started off?
When I started off, I didn't have a band.
Okay.
When I started off, I wasn't very certain of the uniqueness of my difference. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
The uniqueness of my difference, Now I'm very at home with who I am.
Okay.
With what my work is, what my assignment is. And I know I'm not just an artist.
Okay. You're a messenger, like you always say.
I'm cultural architect, so the music is simply a medium, the vehicle, the means to an end. It's not an end in itself.
Okay.
So I'm always conscious of that, knowing that there's an ideology that I'm, pushing or advocating. With the music, with the podcast, with the words, with the platforms, the festival, the outreach to high schools, it's multifaceted. You get, yeah. So I think that's probably how I would explain the evolution creatively. Yeah.
Amazing. So let's talk about your most recent work, about the No Turning Back. It has
That's the most recently released, not the most.
Okay, recently released. To us, it is not recent, but to you, it is not. So tell us, it's arguably one of the biggest songs globally now. So tell us, is it a very intentional effort, or it just happened organically?
How do you mean intentional effort? Like,
okay, so we know me.
We planned to do like this.
Well, there could be some sort of strategic planning.
You see, when something happens this big, anybody that tries to take credit for saying, "Oh, we planned it," you are deceiving yourself.
Okay,
you don't plan something to go this big. You plan something to be successful. How big it goes is not in your control.
Beyond you.
It's beyond you. You get. So. I also won't say it's just random. it's also
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, like somewhere in the middle. So you put your best into the work that you do.
Yes.
And then you leave the rest to God.
I mean, at the end of the day, He's the only one that can push you, beyond your expectation and imagination.
Yeah.
So you call yourself the cultural architect. Cultural architect.
Not cultural.
Cultural architect. How did that name come about, and why do you call yourself that?
That's a spiritual conversation.
We don't mind. Let's go deep.
Spiritual conversation. Yeah, I was reading an article, maybe 2018 or 2019.
Okay.
I was reading an article, and the article was about a musician, a Nigerian musician.
Okay.
And in the article, they were writing about the person, music, the work, and all. Then there was a statement that was made that described him as a culture architect.
Okay.
And I'd never seen that before. Immediately I read it, it was like there was a witness in my spirit. It's like, that's you.
Okay.
That's not him, that's you. And you should start referring to yourself as that. At the time, I didn't feel there was nothing showing on the outside that I was that.
Yes.
But it took me some time, but eventually I took it on. And I started to put it on posts. I started to say it. I started to say it myself, say it to people, till I believed it. When I believed it, I started to embody it.
Okay.
I embodied it, I started to manifest it. So now the work across the various expressions is culture shaping.
Okay.
Basically, you get. So there's an expression that goes. There's a platform, Light Out, that goes around high schools, organizing concerts and reaching young people, teenagers. There's Aramanda Festival.
Okay.
We've done 6. Hopefully we'll bring one to the South.
Please do. Thank you very much.
There is Black Flame, the podcast.
Yes.
With which, we have conversations, have interviews. Sometimes I also just share myself. And I'm sharing this ideology, Christ as an ideology. There is Foxes on Fire, which is a discipling community for creatives. So kind of like raising others. It's not, it's beyond just me. There's an army that is rising. Yeah. So all these various expressions all culminate into this culture shaping, culture shifting that is going on, that God is doing through us. And so I'm privileged to, I don't know which word to use. Privileged to
own the name.
To lead that charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Aramanda, the Lighthouse, the Black Flame podcast.
Yeah.
That sounds like a whole lot. How are you able to juggle all of that with the responsibilities of always having to travel, going for administrations and all of that? It seems like it can be very tasking. So how do you juggle all of that?
The gift of men. I have a gift of men. So the right people in the right places, helping out. There was a Lighthouse engagement yesterday.
Okay.
Somewhere in Lagos. I wasn't there.
Okay.
In person. But the ethos is carried by different, members or leaders within the community or within the system.
Okay.
You know, before he passed, Steve Jobs didn't have to be everywhere for Apple to be there.
Sure.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos doesn't have to be everywhere for Amazon to be there. So I don't have to be everywhere for this mission to be there.
Very true.
That's why you also raise men, you raise people, and you delegate appropriately to the right people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. The gift of men is indeed a very good one. So I stumbled upon something while I was reading you up, and I realized that you own an organization called 464.
Yeah. That's the name of it.
It's very unusual.
That's the corporate organization.
Yes, it's very unusual. So
House
can you
and everything.
spotlight what 464 means?
What it represents.
Yes.
Yeah, 464 is from Psalm 46 verse 4.
Okay. Please take us to church.
It says, there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. So you see all these things you had on the mention, Lighthouse, Aramanda,
all the streams.
Their streams making glad the city. You get, if you listen to Black Flame, you listen to my words, you listen to what we share, you also see that the thrust of our work is actually to impact culture, to penetrate culture, to influence culture with the values and the gospel and the message of the kingdom. So our work really has to do with impacting the city, getting into the city, not just within the four walls of church, but like getting into the heights of the mountain and then proclaiming the truth from there. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that scripture says that there's a river whose streams make glad the city of God, right? It captures the work that we do. And Jesus says that out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. Everything is connected. Ezekiel 47 talks about the river that flows out of the temple, and a lot of his healings happen on the outside, happen in the city. You get, so that's why the company is called 464 Projects.
Amazing. Let's talk about your tour outside the country. You've done Germany, you've done London. So how was the reception like? How did they receive your sound and receive your music?
We did London last year.
Okay.
But in terms of like the No Turning Back tour, London is still ahead.
Okay.
So London is in September. Yeah, but we did a spiritual move
in London
last year. You know, so we'll be back in London this year, but within the last 2, I just got back last night.
Okay.
So,
give
us some props. Calabar is important to us.
Yes.
You know, South is important. So
Absolutely.
I don't like this proof that
very solid proof.
we love the people here. You know, we love to connect with everyone. So we just got back yesterday. So yeah, we did 2 cities and you did 2 cities in Germany. Let's do countries. We shall did Germany. We did Czech Republic.
Okay.
We did Italy. Then we came back home.
To rejuvenate, then go back later on.
Yeah, then go back later on. So yeah, I would do reception. Reception was great too. Some part of the reception itself was shocking. I was like, oh wow.
Now maybe it is.
Yo. I've been impacted by this work this much. I didn't know. I didn't see that much hunger coming. I think it was in Prague.
Okay.
Czech Republic. I arrived and I was seeing the expectation. It was a bit humbling because I'm like, what do you want to do for this place? Right. But so it was humbling. I think that's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word, you know. It just makes you rely more. It's not like you are not reliant, you are reliant, but you will just see things afresh, like, come on man, God help me. You know, and for real, God came through and helped. Yeah.
Amazing. So let's talk about the concert happening today in the city of Calabar, what are your expectations? What are you expecting to see, in the concert today?
Impact, response, healings, liberation, mind, yeah, I hope to have a great time myself, also meet amazing people that I most likely have never met before, make new connections, my work has to do with people a lot, so I'm not the kind of artist that stays aloof, just stays aloof, and I just forming too much celeb, too much,
What to be celeb now?
I like to connect with people as much as I can.
Okay. So now that you have
as much as security allows.
Exactly. Because there is that as well.
Yeah. I'm learning that. Like, I'm just learning that now.
Well, let's hope that you get better at it with time.
Because I think there was this event we went for, somewhere in Lagos. It was just myself and my manager. Nobody else. And the rush was like, what's going on? Because I've been what's the word I'll use? I've been at a level of fame for so long. Now there's this skyrocketing,
and you did not realize it
of the fame level, right? But where I've been, it's not like I was there for 2 years. I've been in this level for so long, where I've gotten used to that, to operating like that, to just bump into the airport, go where you want to go, bump into this restaurant, just move back on the road, back on, move at will, So now having to learn, okay, you got to check your movement, that kind of thing. It's not, me as a person, it's not what you want. Yeah, it's not what I'm used to.
Okay.
It's not what I'm used to.
It is necessary now that, you're no longer at that level that you used to be.
Lord will be helping us.
Okay, before I let you go, right, now that you've come to Calabar, you've come to the South, are there more, stuff for us here, given that we love you, we love the South, so are there other, things that you're going to do in Calabar?
Let me engage the audience first. When I see the vibe, I'm like, okay, we go determine next step.
Have you guys heard? You guys should engage. You guys should be very, 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 very active during the concert so that more stuff can come to the city of Calabar.
Because, for instance, December, we've done our Ramana Festival. We've done 5 in Lagos. 1 in Abuja. And we've been thinking, I've told the team, like, we want to take our Ramana to more places. So for this December, I've been like ideating and thinking, okay, maybe we'll do Lagos, Abuja, Uyo. So I've been thinking Uyo,
Calabar.
I've been thinking
Calabar.
I've been thinking Uyo or Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Right? So to be honest, to be very honest, I've been more personally like Uyo for some reason. It's like some people are praying a lot.
Okay, I think we need to start praying here.
But when people come to the South, I think for whatever reason, the immediate thought is usually Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Right. So that thought is there. But it's if you open the eye of my heart and check, it's Uyo, right? Now it get way response good day that at a city can force itself into a conversation.
Calabar, have you heard?
Right, so
you need to force your way into Gaise Baba's heart so I can bring.
No, you join my heart too. I don't say.
No, but where we are is not conspicuous. They not will see us.
That's right. Conspicuous. They see us. But Aramana is a touring festival. So like I've said different times, as far we're gonna go around Africa, we're gonna do Joburg, do Kigali, do So as much as we can also at home, the birthplace of the festival, which is Nigeria,
yes,
we'll try and touch as many cities in the festival as possible.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Gaise Baba, for stopping by Unical 103.5 FM. But before we let you go, what are your last words to students listening to you right now? Because they're listening all around the campus. So what are your last words to them?
I don't have last words, but it's not the last time you hear me.
Okay, for now. For now. I don't want to spoil our chances of having a Ramanda in Calabar. So for now, what are your last words?
My parting words at the moment will be there's more to you than you realize.
Okay.
There's more to you than you realize, and your name, your brand, your product, the works of your hands must transcend your locality. You must go beyond where you are. The blessing of Abraham upon your life is a global one. That's the call, that's the seed of greatness on your inside. And so think beyond your immediate environment.
Okay.
See the world. The world is there for the taking. And the God that is in you has made you in that way. You don't know you are. Find God, stay with God, dwell in His presence, and the things that He will do with your life will amaze even you yourself. Don't get carried away by the noise. Don't get carried away by what's in fad, what's trending on Snap or TikTok or stay with God, dwell there to amaze you what He will do with your life, man. I'm rooting for you, and I hope to see you at top.
Amazing. You've heard it from Gaise Baba himself. Find God and stay with Him. Make your way to Unical Chapel of Redemption right here in the city of Calabar, right here in Unical, and enjoy this amazing experience with the one and only Gaise Baba. My name remains Vyne Henshaw. Till I come your way, same time, same station, right here, Unical 103.5 FM. Do have an amazing day, and don't forget to sparkle, because, you are the star and you are light. Enjoy.